So my mom used to tell me this as a bedtime story. This poor miller went walking in the woods one day and encountered a mysterious old man. And the old man says, "Give me what's behind your barn and I will make you rich." The miller said, "Yes, of course I'll sell the apple tree behind my barn." And they agree on their deal, and the old man says that he'll return in 3 years to claim his due. So the miller goes home, and his wife asks where all this money came from so suddenly. And he tells her the story of the old man and the apple tree. And she says, sort of in horror, that their daughter had been sweeping behind the barn when the man had made his offer, and that her husband had just sold their daughter to the devil. Their daughter was known for her piety and beauty, and even after 3 years, she was still sinless, and so she prepared for the devil's arrival by washing her hands, and she drew a circle of chalk around herself for protection. And so when the devil came for her, he could not touch her. And he demanded that the miller keep his daughter from washing her hands so that he would be able to capture her. Even when the miller obeyed, though, his daughter cried, and her tears washed her hands clean, and the devil still couldn't touch her. And after this, the devil demanded that the miller cut her hands off unless he wanted his own soul taken instead. And the miller explained this to his daughter, and she told him, "Hey, I'm your child, do what you have to." And even after this, her tears ended up washing her wounds clean, and the devil still couldn't touch her. And so at this point, he finally gave up and disappeared. And after this, the miller's daughter decided to leave and explained to her parents that it was something she had to do and that she would survive on the kindness of others. And she had them tie her hands to her belt, and she just sort of ventures into the world to fend for herself. And versions of the story start to diverge here, but in most of them, she ends up finding a happy ending. And the story has always stood out really vividly to me. And at this point in my life, I take it to mean that the things that kind of make you who you are going to end up being the things that kind of protect and save you.